Okay, so well, we just picked up a monk, or custom built monk, and then this guy that was up in this room, he's supposed to be either a chanter or a barbarian or a hybrid of both of them. We want barbarian for him. Problem is, we don't really have anything for him. He's got nice little poleaxe and crappy armor. So somehow we have to get him some better stuff. Eventually. Monk is in the same boat. So we have two dwarves. Totally unintentional. But yeah, so this guy's a dwarf. He's just working here in the tavern, I guess. Let's see. Oh, we need to switch him out too. Oh, it's over there.
Sure.
Charm belt. Wayfarer. Plus 15% stride. Plus 1 survival. Give that to you. He runs faster.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
We're all here? We aren't that far apart. Go talk to the tavern keeper and switch our party around. Before we do that, what items do we have? Could have sold a lot of stuff. So for you, piercing armor, piercing and slashing resistance, armor rating against spells, martyr's memories, intellect, power surge, more health, religion, stealth. Let's do more health. No, didn't have already. He already had maximum or more health. Whatever. That's you.
Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you like?
It's about time I went my own way.
I'd go in your own way. Just getting thrown in storage for now. Okay, Mr. Dwarven Monk. That storage. Hunting bow. Just in case. He's not really proficient in that storage. Because he just punches things, right? He's got those skills. Soulmare, tough stuff. Unarmed, there we go. Work with heavy, exhausting attacks that gain additional penetration at the cost of recovery time. Eh. That stuff, he'll be fine. He's a monk, he doesn't need anything, right?
Can do.
Oh, necklace stuff. Some more health for him. Damage resistance, armor rating against spells, intellect, religion, stealth. So it looks like you're getting more health. Again, the barbarian and the monk, their jobs is to basically fight on the ships. They're not part of the real party. Just so we're clear.
You see anything you...
Like I care.
She comes back. Okay. Oh, we were supposed to meet somebody here? I don't remember. Sanctuary, nope. Bounty, no. Either. Oh, that's right, we're waiting for that place to open up. Skipping ahead. That is... Yet. There's another matter discussing me. He's waiting for me in his office. The Imperial Command is... That's not here. That's at Sura. Where is this? This is at somewhere else. It's not this town. Gotta go to the palace next, at some point. I gotta pursue the ship. His experimentation over Abako at the Wild Mare and Queen's Birthday bounty for the evidence. So, Aboko. Knew we were supposed to be here. There's Aboko.
Ado, my hunter. To what do I owe this delight?
He raises his tankard and winks. Bounty.
My first bounty to pay off. An exciting day for us both.
He passes you a small pouch.
Maybe it's not much, but as I make more deals, more pyres will be available, Ak?
What bounties do you have?
Ah, I finally managed to land the rights to a bounty of value. You may not like it. There is a thirsty drake who roosts near an oasis northeast of Maja Island. An important site for refilling canteens. The local tribes call him Purakeo, after a sea dragon of legend. Even so, they have no love for this water thief.
Hey, I already killed him.
To think that such a magnificent creature could also be a water-hoarding pest. Dragons are a complicated bunch.
He hefts the head and looks deeply into the eyes before passing you payment.
Agrasima, my friend. You will let me know if you are interested in more work, Ak? A
Yeah, well.
marauder gang boss called Nomu broke free of custody along with the rest of his plunder buddies. It is said they wasted no time getting up to their old tricks. Prison is too kind for a pirate, so there is a bounty on Nomu's head. He and his ilk fled to the wilderness north of Neketaka.
It's northwest. Close enough. Okay. Another bounty. And do we have to hurry to go get... Yeah, we're supposed to go chase the ship right away, aren't we? What was that? That was for Aider. But... Oh, it's nighttime, isn't it? What time is it? It is... Yeah, I guess we'll come back. I'm not sure if there's actual timed quests in this or not. Don't want to take a chance. So we'll go do Aider's thing right now. Okay. Do we need any supplies? Apparently we do. Food. So we eat up 6 food per day and 11 water per day.
You did it wrong. This is how you do it. Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say. Jag.
That was Veronica responding to Rocket doing his howl. That was good. Oh, did I just buy the wrong stuff? Shit. Oh, no, it's not in storage yet. That's why. Can we buy that from... He's such a jerk. He acts like he doesn't get any attention whatsoever. He's just upset because Mrs. Gimpy has been here the last couple of days. And she finally had to go out and do some stuff, so he's pissed. He'll get over it someday. I'm just a cook. We don't need another cook. I guess we don't need to keep that. We never drinks and stuff. So 11 per day. It's good for what, 40 days? A little more. And food is only 6, so 60 days? More, but yeah. Okay. So where's the ship we're supposed to be chasing? Palace, we'll do that in a second. Still have to do the gullet thing. You're too late to board the letter ship, blah, blah, blah. I promise I will chase down the strip and risk a burn of these aboard. You're drinking at this, surely they will head north and follow this path for destruction. Given their intentions, time is of the essence. So I guess we're going north. Those Children of the Dawn Stars. That would be them. Gift from Aethys. Glorious death is our path to him. But what if we don't kill you? There's our Bob, our new monk. Gina. Maya. Where's our Reverend? Sit here for a second. So what kind of buff do we want? We want accuracy and might. Get all of you guys. Closer. Gimpy. Just in case we can hurt Gimpy on. Oh, and these guys are kids, so Gimpy's actually got to kill them with melee stuff. Now do that. Soul needs to kill him with his stuff too.
Something I can do?
Soup's leg. Soul. Look him in the face. Turn that one.
Let's do this. This thing isn't doing the job.
Gimpy's out swinging swords now. Good way to do damage around. Chain lightning.
This weapon's no good to me. Let's go.
That was terrible.
Gimpy got his spell off, it looks like, so magic missile on that punk.
Nice hit.
Well, these guys aren't very tough, are they? We're just a bunch of farmers, basically.
To our enemies.
Ta-da. Well, the good news is we get some weapons off of them. That our new people kind of need. Below decks. That's different.
Why not?
The others have drunk, Baron. Their souls make their way to Aethys. This isn't the time for hesitation. It's the time for faith. Come, let us show him together.
The man uncorks a vial hanging from his neck filled with a viscous fluid of earthy red. He raises it and waits. With unsteady hands, Baron uncorks an identical vial hanging from his own neck.
No, kid!
Ader has stepped forward. His palms are outstretched. Baron nearly drops the vial. He catches awkward hold of it between his forefingers. His gaze drifts up to Ader. He stares with dull eyes as if he's trying to place him.
What is this? You aren't one of my flock. How did you get here?
Ader ignores Bosk, keeping careful eye contact with Baron.
Lower that. Let's talk.
Baron waits, the vial's now clutched in one hand at chest height. You have doubts about this. You're questioning, just like your mother must have taught.
Your mom knew how to spot a fake. What do you think she'd say about him?
Ader nods toward Bosk.
How could I know? She left me here.
Vial in Baron's hand hovers now just above waist height.
What is faith if it isn't tested? These people are willed here by Aethys to challenge you. Make him proud.
I will make him proud.
Sounds almost like a recitation. Ader's mouth is open, but he has no answer. He looks to you, desperation in his eyes. Metaphysics. Your soul won't pass to Aethys. It will pass into Adra and through the core of the world. Listen, the gods really aren't gods. They are built from the souls of ancient kith. You have to believe me. This isn't going to go our way, I have a feeling.
You can trust a Watcher to know something about that. You won't get a choice with this.
But surely a god can claim my soul when it draws near.
Baron's hand lowers. It hangs at his right side, the vial dangling.
Aethys has come just as I said he would. There will be no other chances.
Ader fumes at Bosk, his hand drifting towards his weapon.
He must be in need to reach out to us.
Effigy's eyes, kid. You think your tiny soul's gonna change his fate?
Intellect. Ader's right. On the margin, the impact of a single added soul would be infinitesimal. I doubt you'd be missed if you stayed behind. Wow.
Right, that's the basic idea.
But he has called for us.
Baron's expression shifts suddenly. He looks like someone who's been slapped hard across the face. His fingers relax and the vial clatters to the ground, spattering the deck with what might easily be mistaken for a gruesome bloodstain.
Aethys, forgive me.
Ader takes what sounds like the first breath in a while. His fingers trace over his mouth and beard in a rhythm of reassurance.
As you wish, then. Abandon your god. For betrayal there can be no forgiveness. You will receive not his mercy, but his justice.
I doubt it. All acts can be forgiven by a truly benevolent soul. In all likelihood, Aethys will be defeated again, whatever his plan. This isn't his May. There's no point in fearing an outcome beyond reckoning, and there's no fate that can't be cheated. We're the honest, benevolent wizard, because we were originally the honest, benevolent rogue last in Pillars of Eternity 1.
Don't you got somewhere you need to be, Bosch? If you're having second thoughts, I can help you follow through.
Not a one.
He smiles and raises his vial toward Ader and Toast. He downs the fluid in a single gulp.
The shining god will light the way.
He barely gets the sentence out before the first spasms rack his frame. A reddish froth bubbles from his lips, and he collapses to the floor, flopping and arching like a netted fish. What a way to go. In one final rigid convulsion, his breath stops and his body settles heavily on the deck in an unnatural pose.
Think he's all right? He looks a little seasick.
If only he'd died before he got everyone else involved. Kill him again if I could. Not in much of a condition to lead a charge. Too bad religious fanatics don't often carry much in the way of valuables. Do the benevolent route. Baron stands silently at Gadrian Bosk. Spittle bubbles on the lips of the corpse are still popping.
That would have been me. If I were stronger, it would have been me.
Lucky you weren't stronger then. The gods might have rights to our souls, but they got no right to our lives. Seems to me they'll take from you whatever's not nailed down if you let them.
I could devote my entire life to Aethys, and it would never redeem this.
Ader swallows and tries to say something. In the end, he just nods.
For right now, let's just get you home.
Did it win? Game over? Saved a kid? That's it? Okay. Okay, party management. We're going to swap you out real quick. Barbarian needs a weapon if we got one for him. Sword. Didn't get lucky there. What about armor? Leather armor as opposed to fine leather armor. So didn't we? So we got no loot off of that ship? I collected all that kind of stuff off that ship, I thought. Did they screw me? No, it's just spattered all over the place. Where some of it is. Fine scepter, how'd that end there? Okay, better for you now. So fine flail. This is one-handed. Still no two-handed weapons for him that are better than what he already has. That sucks. Armor. I don't think we want him running around in plate as a barbarian. Fine leather, so he's okay. Monk doesn't really need anything, I don't think. Yeah, he's got his fists. He's good to go, I think. Can have dual wielding maces though. So what's his current thing? Main is 21 to 29. Those fists are better than the maces. Quarterstaff. Well, Quarterstaff has a little bit more damage, but his fists are more accurate. Penetration the same, so his fists are better than the Quarterstaff. Probably faster too. Okay. Yeah, that's our main party. Alright, back to town. Got some stuff to do in town still. We need to visit, who do we need to visit? No, we have to go up there, Serpent's Crown. And... Us. Talk to you.
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matario Cozy?
No. We need to talk to him. Oh, we have to take Baron back to Kasango? Okay. Who are we talking to here? Still have to go talk to that person down there. Go to the palace at Serpent's Crown, but I should present myself at the royal process in Nakataka, give an accounting of what happened in Hasango. Officials. Ooh, what officials? He's an official. So who do I talk to then? I don't see a Queenie. So who am I supposed to tell?
Do not leave me in suspense. Ask. Whatever I know is for you. Just so. Do not leave me in suspense. If you have questions, the royal brother will hear you.
No, we should talk about the food shortage in the gullet.
Shortage? Are the Raparu not fed the leavings of the Kwaru and Mataru?
That is a poor state. There's little enough to go around. They need more, my prince. Lion Prince presses his palms together and nods.
It is no wonder how Delver's Row won the love of my people, I say, by feeding them when we could not. Find us solutions instead of old problems, I say.
Pharaoh need their queen. Won't she step in? Streetwise. It'd be a shame if the trading companies recognize this failure of leadership. Moderate negative if we do that one. Won't she step in?
Ikira, for what would she sit on her hands if she had the time? Or the resources?
Pierces you with an annoyed look.
The tribes beyond our city look to her as well, and the problems are as numerous as fish in the sea. Again, you bring this up. Speak on, I say.
He sighs and opens his palms. Cares about moderate negative.
Ikira, if one framed it that way.
He squeezes his hands into fists.
I will dredge up the resources to feed the Raparu if the meat must come from my own body. The work of keeping pace with our rivals. There is no end, I say.
He sighs and shakes his head.
If you have more to say, I am not above listening.
Did that. That should go gray. Good. Where's Queenie? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Where is she? Well, until 10 in the morning. You should be here by then, right? Or not? Don't make me go stealing stuff upstairs. Okay. So where is she? Does she not work? Is that wrong day of the week? Where are you? Sunscarred Juana glances up from the rumpled sheet of parchment in his hands and regards you with unease. He looks up at you and swallows, because, you know, godlike.
A tepu, drawer of maps. I have nothing to sell unless you are needing something else.
Clears his throat and rolls up the parchment with a quick spin of his palms. What brings a cartographer to the court? You must have seen much in your travels. Ever found a sign of Kaizo? Just hearing the word causes him to perk up at attention, though his lips pressed together at a slant.
There is not a Juana in all of the Deadfire who does not take to the open water hoping to catch a glimpse of the lost Ukaizo.
He sighs.
If I could walk the beaches of our ancestors, take a fleeting glimpse of what they left behind, mine would be a life well lived.
Now, what would you hope to find on that Kaizo?
The same thing we all hope for. Answers to the long silence that precedes our history. Who we were could tell us who we are. But if I am being selfish, maps, charts. Our ancestors were keen explorers, and a roll of their parchment could teach us more than what we have gathered in the last century.
Brings cartographer to the court.
I recently had the pleasure to rediscover, if I am honest, one of the lost Sanctuary Islands.
His demeanor brightens. Tell me about the Sanctuary Isles.
Our ancestors marked off specific islands across Deadfire as rallying points in case a great misfortune split up the tribes. Even they could not have guessed how important the Isles would become. Some thousands of years ago, volcanoes, storms, and quakes shook the archipelago. Any one of those do happen, but never with such ferocity or all at once. The Juana survived by taking shelter on the Sanctuary Isles to save our society, and not just any one tribe. Since those days, we have not found any of the old Sanctuary Isles. Ngati took some beneath the waves, taking whole tribes with her. Others were lost to time and forgetfulness. I am told that the Wahaki are protective toward the Isles, but that is their business.
He shrugs. How did you make this discovery? I can read.
I was surveying the waters around an atoll when a storm dragged my ship off course. The waters were unknown to me. When a green fleck appeared in my spyglass, I unfurled my sail. The shore twisted around itself, confusing even this old navigator until I found myself at the center. I did not make it far up the beach before I spotted signs of habitation. Marking my coordinates and orienting myself by the evening sky, I made for Neketaka to tell the crown of my findings.
Mentioned that entire tribes were lost.
Understand, the Deadfire was broken. The lives lost could not be counted. And more has been forgotten than may ever be remembered. Imagine how much history we lost in a single year, much less the millennia that followed. Whatever our people hoped for themselves, we may never know if we got it right or wrong.
If I was venturing to this island, what might I find?
Death.
He stares away, his face losing its color until he catches your expression.
I did not mean to frighten you. These islands have known great tragedy, and millennia have passed in cheerless silence. Should you land on a Sanctuary Isle, do not expect to find welcome.
Other questions?
If we must.
Questions about Blah and the other Sanctuary Isles. Did I?
I will not deny curiosity.
No, I don't.
Go on, then.
No, I don't.
Leave it to me.
Depiction of Haile is almost menacing in its intensity. Get over it. Simple in construction, the sink is clean and tidy. Is that necessary? Stuff. Someone has finished off a quick meal here. Where's the queen? We have business with her, I think.
My brothers and sisters have set sail for
to
Neketaka.
feed the great eel.
I thought the tribes needed them to calm the weather.
A greater storm surrounds this place. We must answer the call of the Kahanga. If the outsiders do not trample us first, the Green God will surely do it for them.
Do not speak this way, my love.
He smells one touched by the great eel, does Barati.
Sizable fish face tilts his head up and looks down his nose at you, flaring his nostrils with hungry interest.
You are a man who sits across a fire with death. Akira?
Sorry, what? Pallid Knight and I are on familiar terms. He nods, clasping his hands with quiet delight.
For glutting mighty Tangaloa and hurling foes into their next life, Barati can offer payment. Coins for feeding hungry gods. Akira?
You collect bounties?
Rewarding those who appease the great eel. This is Barati's cause. May the beasts of the Dreaming Lands never know famine.
He inclines his head and touches his brow, holding the pose with deep reverence. What bounties do you have available?
Tangaloa rolls a hungry eye toward Dichila, a Valian captain who scouts for luminous Adra in sacred lands.
He squeezes his knuckles until they are bone white. I'll take it.
Kira. Tangaloa knew it would be so. Dichila sails her Voyager Alisio around the waters south of Neketaka. The great eel hungers for her soul.
Touches his brow and inclines his head. I'm dead. So. Rocket found me. Rocket's not happy. This skip been gone, 2 hours. This stealing? Doesn't look like stealing. Prince stuff. I recommend that Kamako seek you out. There's a place for her in the fleet if you find yourself in need of Amira's sharpened beak. You say so. This would be stealing. If they notice. Can you close the door?
I've got it.
There. What say? I don't know. What say you?
Pretty good, huh? Got it.
Dun. All these potions I never drink. Scepter. So. Where's the queen?
Ado, Watcher. Clearly you are an interesting man to know.
Maybe. Apparently not that interesting because you didn't really want to talk to me.
Hail and well met. Well?
Oh, this guy we met before. These people you learned as members of the Shield Bearers.
Well, you would need to become a shield bearer yourself to really learn it all. But I suppose I can teach you a thing or two as we stand here. My thanks.
He teaches some survival and athletics that we get to use, right? In the group. Guess Gimpy's not the best at either one of those. Or did we already have those? Granis' training. There we go. So, he's got skills everywhere. He sucks at them, but they're there. So where's the queen? We need to talk to the queen. Through there. Go to the palace and I should present myself at the royal palace of Intaka to give an accounting of what happened at Hasango. I see only the prince is here.
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matario Cozy?
No.
If you have questions, the royal brother will hear you.
With the food soda of the gullet, I have questions about you and the Huan.
Ikera, both topics I know well.
Kinzu. Yes, system work. Tribe. You don't think much of the trading companies. What do you think of your sister's role?
Akira, as the largest and most prosperous of the Deadfire tribes, the Kahanga have some authority to speak for the others. I say Onikaza and I are large stones in a tide pool, standing tall as the water rises to our necks.
Not helping me here. Where's Queenie? It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Where is she? Does she not work? There's nobody else to talk to that I would say is official. Because it does say palace, right? Go to the palace. Midday? Let's wait till midday. Maybe she doesn't show up until noon. Afternoon. Nope. So, what am I supposed to do? Careful for a queen's hospitality. I am, but where the hell is she? I want to dance in graceful circles around this coral sculpture. Magic. It's crowded with emissaries. Right. Where is she? Queen is on the roof? How do you get to the roof? I didn't see a way to get up to the roof. I saw ladders, but or stairways, but I didn't realize one of them. Well, I saw that. I know about these stairs, but on the next level, I didn't see anything going to the roof. Of course, I didn't look at. Oh, maybe that's it, because I didn't look at that one. What's she doing on the roof? Trying to avoid everybody?
It is high time we spoke away from the exhaustive filter of the court.
Queen has the Queen has affected a far more relaxed posture. A pair of tigers nods indolently beside her seat.
My children, Kahopa and Tangaloa. It is to them that I answer when dignitaries do not pound at my door.
She pats the heads of the massive tigers, smiling as they lean into the gesture.
I think I speak for all of us when I say we'd be honored to pet your children.
Move in to pet them. Go on, Ada, you take the honors. If it's all the same, I'll keep my distance. Can we get on with it? Pet them. Your tigers raise their heads to observe you, each heavy breath wafting the lingering scent of a recent meal. They endure your gesture with indifference. The Queen nods with approval.
A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom and change, I say.
She raises her brows at you.
It is fitting that yours should be the voice that tells of Hasongo's fate. What did you see there?
Some Naga occupied the colony after Aethys drained the Adra. I let them live. Forget what I saw. Aethys is heading for Magra's teeth. What?
The snakes are on edge. Where comes this new boldness?
She thumbs her chin and narrows her eyes.
Far be it for me to complain if they make trouble for outsiders.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, there's a wearisome to her thoughts that she doesn't bother to hide.
What of Aethys? If you know why he terrorizes the Deadfire, speak on.
She nods. Aethys is heading for Magran's teeth. I'm to meet him at the Great Volcano of Ashen Maw. He needs a more luminous Adra of Magran's teeth as the next logical step. He makes for Agran's teeth, but I believe that is only a waypoint. Tapping her chin, Onakaza nods and weighs the matter. At length, her even expression spreads into a pleased and knowing smile.
If Aethys makes for Magran's teeth, I say the Rathun will grind him to dust for the praise of their warrior matron.
Her brow rises with interest.
Even if they fail, it will be an enemy cleared from my plate. This is the gratitude of Nagati, I say.
Rathan.
I am going to die.
The fiery children of Magran devoted to their mother with a fanatic zeal. Bothersome, but the least of my troubles now. From Port Mage to Hasongo to Magran's teeth, Aethys follows a rich vein of Adra. It takes him northeast to more interesting territory.
On her positive reputation for the Huana.
In the deepest memory of the tribes, we have told stories of Magran's teeth. Embellished sailors' fables, Akira, but not without some truth. My people speak of treacherous seas, lakes of fire, and the ancient warriors hammered to life on Magran's anvil.
She props her chin on her fist and looks at you up and down.
Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible of the peaks. It is the sharpest tooth in Magran's jaw. Prepare yourself for a fight.
I will. Any chance of support ships to accompany me? Now. What?
Akira, would that our resources were not so entangled in other parts.
That's a no.
I cannot send ships to Magran's teeth any more than I would send paper dolls to a furnace.
She arches her fingers together, staring intently at the point in space where they meet.
If you make preparations in Nekataka, I say we can help each other.
She sits up straighter and regards you with a level expression.
I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. While the Deadfire screams, I would see Nekataka outlast the storm to come.
What do you need from me? I have no desire to help Tawana. I only came here to warn what's to come. The rest is up to you. What do you need from me?
What I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. But I will accept peace of mind for now. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bereth?
She leans forward and rests her chin on her fist. How do they shape water?
Perceptive. Akira, I suppose the Adiran translation is very literal. My water shapers are the levy holding back Rauatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows.
She eases back, languid and satisfied.
This reminds me. I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nakaroatl.
She snaps her fingers and nods to an attendant who scurries off. Sounds like a kind gesture.
Akira, you think so? I am counting on the Hazanui seeing through my condolences.
She smiles to herself.
While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water shaping to Nekataka. Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Myru, but she does not answer my summons.
Uh-oh. As she looks out on her city, her hand squeezes down on the armrests. Thinks something is wrong. Maybe she's just overworked? Doesn't sound like you have a grip on the most important asset. Blah, blah, blah. I'll give her a nudge the next time I see her. Think something is wrong.
It is too early to grow a forest from this coconut, but I would not dispatch you if I felt at ease. The guild can suffer no setbacks. If Myru shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason.
She stares off into the distance and sighs, her gaze unfixed.
Nagati, do not abandon us now.
She turns her gaze back to you and flinches. This was not a thought she intended to share. Hey, we leveled up. Okay, so when we get back, we will level up the radio and continue on. I need to get up, just stretch my legs, get some water, go console Rocket for a little bit more because Mrs. Gimpy's not home yet. So I'll be back in a few minutes to continue, level up these guys, and that's it. So be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.